Welcome to Kugamon. In this video, we will be reviewing the Kugamon Rooms platform and highlighting 3 different interactions. Let's dive into the first interaction where general company and product information can be shared. Let's create a scenario where I am a prospect that has expressed interest in Kugamon. They've gone ahead and invited me to a unique Kugamon room, and I received this email. I can click on this link, enter in my name, and click sign in with email. Then I'm going to receive an email like this with a sign in link. Once I click on this link, I'm inside the room. I can learn more about Kugamon within this room. For example, I can reference their datasheet, download it. I can take a look at different walkthroughs. Reference additional documents. Download them. Take a look at some helpful testimonials. Reference more data sheets, and even easily select a time to meet with one of their sales team members. I can do all of these without needing to leave this Kugamon room. Now, as I am navigating and interacting with this room, it is creating data. And now if I put my Kugamon hat back on and open that Kugamon room internally, I'll be able to see from the Details tab and Visualization section that I've now been captured as a room participant. And I can reference a number of records that myself as a prospect have interacted with. Additionally, if I click into the Relationships tab, I'll also see myself as a contact and the last time that I visited the room. And within engagement, I'll be able to see exactly which room records I've actually interacted with and when did I interact with them. These data points and how the prospect has actually interacted with the room can help shape the actual Kugamon demo to make it as compelling as possible because it's backed up with real data. Let's review the second room capability, sales engagement. This is where deal documents can be shared, such as requirements and quotes. Let's create a scenario where my team member has invited me to this room. I've received this email and proceed to clicking on this link, which drops me off directly into the room itself. In this scenario, I don't need to enter in my contact information because I actually can tell this room is quite familiar. I've already been into this room before. The Kugamon Rooms platform also recognizes this. That's why I'm dropped off directly into the room itself. Now, if I'm exploring this room again with a new set of eyes, I can easily get in touch with our key contact. I can review the highlights of the proposal, as well as take a look at the next steps, including accepting and approving the order with ease, reviewing the install steps, as well as getting in touch with the Kugamon team for official training. Lastly, if needed, I can always reference any additional data that Kugamon has provided related to the Kugamon Rooms platform, download it from my own company records, or even share it internally. Now, I have access to all of this information in one easy place. I also don't need to comb through so many different emails to track something down. The order is easy and referenceable here, and the next steps in terms of how to install it are also easily referenced here. Internally, if I put my Kugamon hat back on, I can close out of this Manage Room view And now within the Details tab and Visualization section, I can see all of the different activities that myself as a contact has taken within the room. Within the Relationships tab, I can also reference the last time that myself as a contact has visited the room and exactly what time that was. The Engagement tab provides valuable information as to how the other room participants are actually engaging and interacting with the room. So, if I am truly in an active sales cycle and I notice that one of the key stakeholders has only visited the room once and viewed two things, I can use this data to then follow up with that person directly and make sure that they truly see the value of what it is that I'm presenting. These types of data points are just one of the infinite ways that Kugamon Rooms is invaluable to helping optimize sales processes and the sales cycle. Let's review the third room interaction, onboarding. This is where product training and customer success materials can easily be shared with a new customer. Now, let's say that I'm a new customer and I've just received an invitation to this Kugamon room. It would look like this, and when I click on this link here and enter in my name, then click sign in with email, I will receive this room entry link email where I can then proceed to click on that sign in link and be navigated into this onboarding room. Now, let's say I'm a part of the Candy Box team and I've been invited into this Kugamon room. Within this room, I can reference our key contacts information, the most up-to-date project task, the recently created product setup cheat sheet, as well as download it and share it with additional team members if needed. I can also easily reference each of the presentations and meetings that I've had with the Kugamon team so far and download them easily from my company records. Reference and review the recording of each meeting. Get a summary of the Kugamon demo if needed, and easily reference how to contact the Kugamon team. I never need to comb through hundreds of emails just to find a meeting recording or locate a specific presentation that was used in one of my meetings. All of these different documents, recordings, etc., all live easily within this one onboarding room. Now, if I put my Kugamon hat back on and open this room internally, I can reference within the Details tab and Visualization section all of the different activities that I've taken as a room participant. Additionally, I can see the last time I visited the room here on December 30th, as well as how I've actually engaged and interacted with the room. If I'm on the Kugamon implementation team and I reference this bar graph and I know that this contact is actually key to the implementation, I might want to reference this data point of them only visiting the room once to actually then follow up with them directly. Then I can get a better idea as to how to best support them moving forward to ensure a successful onboarding. Now that we've reviewed the three different room interactions, let's dive further under the hood. From this view, I'm actually going to click directly into the Manage Room button near the top right side of the screen. Now here you can see that this particular room has been set up to optimally support the onboarding process. This is why the summary of the project tasks are easily referenced. Any documents can be easily referenced and downloaded. I can always hide something if I'm not ready to share that particular document yet during the onboarding process. Additionally, document sharing is not only super easy, but the presentation is also super easy to customize. Here, I can change the positioning, the colors, replace the file if it needs to be updated. I can also just copy this section, throw it away. I can make it invisible. I can change the positioning of where it sits within the room page itself. In a catalog section like this, I can easily add larger documents, like the actual presentations that are used in each onboarding meeting. Not only does this make life easier for the client, because all of this information lives and can be easily accessed in one place, but it also makes life easier for the implementation team. Because now they not only can stay organized, they can also plan for the future presentations. Here, for example, we know that the next task for the implementation team member is to create a new quotes presentation. And when they're ready, they can upload the updated presentation and unhide it so that it will be visible to the active customer. They can take a similar approach within project recordings and leverage the button section to include a link to all of the recordings of each onboarding meeting and also hide any meetings that have not yet happened. Complete sections like this training documents table section can also be just completely hidden to the customer as well. Helpful tutorials and support can also be easily shared. Would you like to learn more and see what competitive advantages Kugamon Rooms can bring to your team? Please visit us at www.kugamon.com to book a demo today. As always, we thank you for tuning in and we look forward to meeting you on the demo. Take care.